You can do better than that. Make some goddamn noise for your president. No, Joe, this way. This is it over here, Joe. Joe, no. Joe, over here. Wow. Oh my God. Unbelievable. This,
my fellow Americans, I want to thank you for allowing me to be the first black woman president to run this country. Quick shout out to the moderators in the back for keeping this debate going.
There's no moderators. Joe, you're on Kill Tony.
Huh?
Has anybody told you where you're at tonight?
Brian Redband, everybody.
How the hell do you know who Brian Redband is?
I follow him on Facebook. Posts a lot of butthole pictures. All right. Oh.
So.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Okay. So.
Oh, here we go. How are we? America, we feel good? How we feeling, America?
Mr. President Joe Biden, you're doing some damage control right now, obviously. Shit is wild out there for you right now. Coming off of
wild times. We're doing it though. What we did for the COVID. What we did for COVID.
That's right.
What we did for we beat, and that's what I do. That's what we did. We beat Medicare.
Wow.
We took down Medicare. Us and Megatron and the rest of the G.I. Joe get bangerang hook. Look, I'll tell you something. When I was 10 years old, I used to ride a bike. We had all sorts of bikes back then. We had wheels.
Get this liquid death away. You already have enough death around you, Mr. President. We're gonna.
Yeah, I can't have water after 4 p.m. Oh, hey. All right. How many times are you gonna do that tonight? Oh, fuck.
So, Mr. President, I don't know if you know where you are or how the show works, but I'm going to give you a little rundown. Over 250 comedians signed up for the chance to get pulled out of this bucket.
Huh?
Well, 250 comedians signed up for it. If I pull their name out, they get 60 seconds uninterrupted. You know their time is up and you're the son of a kitten. That means they have to wrap it up then or else they bring out the angry West Hollywood Bear.
Sounds like Kamala. All right, fuck. Oh, no, fuck you. Too late. Too fucking late. It's America. You gotta get out of here. All right.
So I'm going to pre-pull a name. We're going to wrangle them from the bar next door.
Here we go.
So while we go and grab them, we have someone who's going to get tonight's show started for us. It's one of our esteemed regulars, ladies and gentlemen. This guy has not been on the show in quite a while. He's been out headlining, absolutely killing it all around the road. He is a superstar. He's a freak of nature. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the great and powerful, the one and only. This is Casey Rocket. Yeah.
I've been waiting all day for Sunday night. All right, cool. Hell yeah. NFL on what? KT. All right, cool. Yeah, it's funny you bring that up, Tony. A lot of people have been asking me, Titty Boy LaCroix, and I say speaking, and they say, who are you? Really? And I tell them the truth, ladies and gentlemen, and in many ways I'm an oil man. I buy oil. I sell oil. I drink oil. I go to the hospital because I drank too much oil. I sneak out of the hospital in the dead of night, and the staff starts freaking out because the oil man's loose. And I sneak back into the hospital dressed as Heath Ledger, dressed as the Joker, double costume. And I burn it to smithereens. Oh, what's this? Yes? More oil. Absolutely. Thank you. I'm Casey Rocket. Have a good night.
Wow.
Thank you.
That was wild.
Thank you.
An unorthodox performance by Casey. Very, very interesting. A lot of oil. Mr. President, what'd you think about that?
Here's the deal, folks. You look like if somebody fucked a lint trap without a condom.
Thank you. Mr. Biden.
I'm a big fan. Oh. Huh?
That's how I picked the candidate, like the Bachelorette. I give him a rose.
Am I supposed to suck your dick now, or what do I do? What do I do?
Whatever you want. You're the president of the United States.
I'll give it to my wife. You know my wife, Jill?
Love her. Yeah. She's one of the best.
Don't you fucking lie to me right now.
I love her. No, I love her.
You're funny. You're funny. You did the thing. You did what we all did. You get up here, you go for it. You do it. You did it. Hey. Where's your shirt?
Good one, Mr. Biden. President Biden.
I liked it. Hey, it was good. It's good. How old are you?
29.
Okay.
How old are you?
You know, there. 81, moving strong. Hey. You want to fight?
Mm-mm.
Titty Boy LaCroix, where does such a name come from?
Where does any name come from, really? My parents, I guess. My parents were the Yin Yang twins, and they're not biological twins. It was a stage name. And they fell in love on the road during Lollapalooza, and
I was there.
yeah, you opened for Alice in Chains.
I did.
Yeah. That was cool. I was there as a roadie for Young. So it's cool. It's one of my favorite bands.
Wow. And the oil business. This is a new thing we haven't heard of.
Lucrative. Good money in oil. Sold a lot of it. Drank a lot of it.
Why are you drinking the oil?
Why does anyone do anything?
Because you're an American.
Because I'm an American. No.
And you have to.
You got to. It's the best country on planet Earth. Nobody can legally. No one can stop you from drinking.
That is true.
Taking full advantage of that.
What does it taste like?
Slick.
Slick what? That's an adjective. That's an adjective. Where'd you go to school? That's a trick question. I know you didn't.
A high school or college?
You pick.
First Methodist.
All right.
Perfect.
That's not how you say that, but all right.
First Methodist, then I went to Second Methodist for college. So it's kind of
What's the difference?
Second Methodist is much bigger. So, oh.
Titty Boy LaCroix, aka Casey Rocket. No better way to get the show started than with your unbelievable
Thank
stuff.
you for having me back. Have fun.
The return of Casey Rocket. No, you don't have to stand up, Mr. President. Casey, will you take that glass with you? Thank you so much. How one more time for Casey Rocket. We're having fun. So you get it, Mr. President? You see how this works?
Here's the deal, folks. Every we wake up, we get it going. What do we do? We get up, we get it going, and we get it going, right? Because you got to get it. And when you go and get stuff, if your dick's full of blood, you'd say with me. We gotta vote. Look, here's the deal, folks. There's so much going on. Go ahead, Tony.
No, go ahead. What were you gonna say about the voting thing?
Well, I just feel like nobody can stop me right now. I feel unstoppable. I feel good. I got a rose from a Muppet. I never read a real puppet without the guy inside of him. That was insane right there. I feel good right now. The band's here. Give it up for the Kill Tony band, everybody. Let's fucking go. It's one of the biggest moments of my life. I'm feeling good right now. I had a shitty time on the debate, and I came to Kill Tony to turn things around. I'm going to fucking fuck shit up tonight, if that's all right with you guys. You mind if I fuck shit up tonight? Look how quick I got up. I got a golden ticket. I'm feeling good right now. I got Brian Redband to my left. I got Tony Hinchcliffe to my other left. You guys excited to be here tonight? My wife Jill is at home right now giving herself a Dutch oven. You guys excited to be here tonight? I can't be stopped. I can't be stopped. I love this country and I love what I do. I'm telling you, I ain't going anywhere. No one's taking me down. I'm gonna stay here forever. I'm gonna go for 4 more years. I'm gonna say it right now, Tony. I'm going for 4 more years. I'm going for 4 more years. Say it with me. 4 more years. 4 more years. Say it with me. 4 more years. 4 more years. No one's gonna stop.
Wait, what in the world?
What's that?
It's our responsibility and our duty to confront this danger together. Every step you take down this dark path increases the peril of effects.
What in the world is going on here? Wait a second. Oh my God. Wow. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, the real president of the United States is here. Oh my God. What are you guys? This is an unbelievable moment. You do not look at Joe Biden. Sit down. So scared.
Tony, what an unbelievable experience it is. What a great show this could be. Instead, we've got an absolute idiot here running the show.
This is a moment we will never forget. This is incredible. What a shocking surprise. No one more shocked than President Joe Biden is. He looked so scared.
Who just shit my pants?
Oh my God. This is an incredible moment in the history of the show. Indeed, I can smell the president has shit his pants. This is absolutely incredible. We're going to watch some comedians tonight. President Biden seems extremely frightened right now.
I gotta go to bed.
So, President Trump, I believe you know how the show works, right?
Of course I do, John. What a great crowd. What an amazing crowd this is. A lot of beautiful women here, great women.
A lot of beautiful women, a lot of great guys, too. A lot of great Americans.
So it's going to be President Joe Biden and President Donald Trump for the remainder of the show, it appears. We have an entire lineup and bucket to get through. This is one of those moments we will never forget. Oh, there's the lovely Heidi, everybody.
Oh, hey.
What a great lady. I talked to her backstage, and wonderful woman. The tits are real. Excuse me. A lot of people are saying her tits are fake. They're not fake. I touched them, and great tits, wonderful tits, American tits, and that's the thing that we've lost under this administration. Where are the American tits anymore? 4 years ago, there were American tits. Now there's no American tits. Mexican tits. Mexican tits are streaming up the border. No one's stopping it. Fentanyl tits. Fentanyl. One shot and you're dead. Can you believe this? This would never... Unimaginable what's happened to this country.
We're fine. Hey, I smelled her tits, too. They're great. Everything's great. We're fine now. We were fine then. We're fine. Hey, you're the sucker. I bet I can smell her. I bet I can do it first.
Joe, you're an idiot. Please stop.
Hey, say it to my face. Come on, huh? Come on. You want to race up some stairs? Come on.
Joe, everybody's seen you race. You can't race.
So we're going to watch comedians do 60 seconds. Oh, God. This is unbelievable. We're going to try to stick to this format tonight. We're going to try to do an episode of Kill Tony, even though I could watch you two talk about smelling fentanyl tits all night. Let's get to it. 60 seconds uninterrupted, going to your first bucket pool tonight. Mind you, these guys have no idea who's on panel here. They get wrangled from a bar across the street. They come out. So keep a lookout for their reactions. Your first comedian doing 60 seconds tonight. Make some noise for Matt Sturm, everybody. Matt Sturm, here we go.
I'm not from Texas. It's fucking hot here, all right? I'm from Vermont. It's cold there. When I first got here, I wasn't used to it. You step outside, you feel like Arnold in Total Recall when he's dying on Mars. Just, you know, I'll have to fucking pole vault crackheads and rattlesnakes just to go to Whole Foods. I don't even get to shop at Whole Foods. I just look in the window like a fucking hot food section pervert, looking at the mac and cheese, just like, fuck. Bring out the rotisserie chicken, you bitch. Fuck. Nah, man, I'm too poor. I shop at Target. It's weird, yeah. It's the only place you can get like a Spider-Man graphic tee and like 6 pounds of brisket. It's a weird combo. Yeah. I've been coming different guys. Guys, we usually come like 3 types of ways. There's the pathetic way. That's the way I usually do. When you're kind of like, you know, they go like, I'm sorry. Like that's a weird, you know, it's embarrassing. I don't know. Then there's the other way for some reason, like, we do the opposite. We turn into, like, Thanos from the Avengers. Oh, dude, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, Thanos is not fuckable. He's more like a rapist energy. There's, like, a better purple thing to fuck. You can fuck, like, Grimace or something. Hell yeah.
All right, Matt Sturm going over his time at 1:15. A lot of references there. How do you feel like that went, Matt?
Oh, it was okay, Tony. I think
It was okay, according to you.
It was not. It was. Frankly, you should be embarrassed about it. I would. Not good. Not good.
Yeah, this is the first thing we agree on. That was dog shit.
He pulled him in with the handshake. Holy shit. Okay, Matt Sturm, how long have you been doing stand-up comedy?
About 8 years.
About 8 years. Oh my God.
I should say less.
Wow. Damn.
Where's your dad right now?
He died.
Who?
You said
Where's your dad right now?
he died.
For what?
No, he's alive. He's good. He's in the city, New York.
He's in New York City?
Yeah, he's in New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
He said, "What a wonderful city that is! Great city now. Homeless. This guy's dad. Ruining New York."
There's a lot of fake dead dads right now.
What do you mean by that?
He said his dad died, and he goes, and he's alive.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of fake dead. Red Band hit me with something.
Okay, you don't.
Yeah, perfect, Red Band. Jesus Christ. Like Dr. Fauci over here.
So, Matt Sturm, you've been doing stand-up for 8 years. What do you do for a living? How do you support yourself?
Well, I recently got a job at Maggie Mae's across the street, working the door over there.
Okay.
And, I'll do some sets over there and get to do a little stand-up and work the door.
Working the door at Maggie.
I used to work at Caroline's in New York before it closed and shit.
Uh-huh.
That was fun for a little bit.
Okay.
All types of small businesses.
It is true that did close during the Biden administration.
Whoa. I got tons of black friends.
That's
There's one over there. It matter. And the business is all the business.
The bitches is on the business.
What I say?
The bitches is on the business.
There it is. You got it.
Yeah.
okay. Matt Sturm, what else do you do with yourself when you're not doing your door job?
Well, I like to, look at bugs and lizards and shit outside. I like build terrariums sometimes.
Jesus Christ. You
Find a lizard or a fucking cricket. There's not much to do,
wow.
Yeah.
You have a lot of work to do. You should stop collecting bugs and get a job. I mean, what are you doing?
We got plenty.
What are you really doing?
We got the most jobs right now. We got the most jobs. You can work here. You can work outside. You can work inside. You can work upstairs or downstairs.
I don't keep the bugs. I don't like the bugs in my house.
What do you do with the bugs?
I just inspect them. I'll view them from like a safe distance and kind of observe what kind of bug it is.
Are you retarded? Why do you do that? Why do you do that?
Maybe. I'm trying to figure that out.
That's fine. We got jobs for retards too. We got every job. We got upstairs jobs, retard, downstairs jobs.
Y'all got dental?
Sure.
Hell yeah. All right.
What's your love life like, Matt Sturm?
It's pretty non-existent.
Last hookup you had, where was that? How long ago was that?
Fucking Connecticut.
Wow.
It was like 5 months ago or something. Yeah, it was a long time ago. Yeah.
How? So you got pussy 5 months ago?
You could say that.
For a guy who collects bugs, frankly, that's not bad. A sad woman in Connecticut fucked the bug guy. And now she's watching this right now. She's at home going, I fucked that guy and he collects bugs in a jar.
Oh.
Do you make the bugs watch when you fuck her?
I do.
I'm asking for a friend.
I have. It's better that way.
Did you hear that, Red Band?
Matt Sturm, congratulations. You got pulled out of the bucket and you
Got it with my chin there.
wow, you caught it with the side of your neck. Look at that.
Fat neck folds.
There he goes. Matt Sturm, ladies and gentlemen. And like that, the show has begun. As you see, we're having fun here. It appears as though the only slow moments tonight are going to be the 60-second sets that these people across the street are dying and hoping for. Hey, y'all, this podcast is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Going online without ExpressVPN is like leaving your kids with a nearest stranger while you go to the restroom. Sure, they're probably not a kidnapper or a serial killer, but why would you ever take that risk? Every time you connect to an unencrypted network in cafes, hotels, airports, etc., your online data is not secure. Any hacker on the same network can gain access and steal your personal data like passwords, bank logins, or credit card details. It doesn't take much technical knowledge to hack someone. Just some cheap hardware is needed. A smart 12-year-old could do it. Plus, your data is valuable. Did you know hackers can make up to $1,000 per person selling personal info on the dark web? ExpressVPN stops hackers from stealing your data by creating a secure, encrypted tunnel between your device and the internet. Right now.
Tony, it would take a hacker with a supercomputer over 1 billion years to get past ExpressVPN's encryption. Plus, it works on all devices, phones, laptops, tablets, and more, so you can stay secure on the go.
And we are on the go. I personally use ExpressVPN when I travel, like when we're going to Madison Square Garden very soon. I love knowing my data is safe and secure in every different state and country I visit while on tour. So secure your online data today by visiting expressvpn.com/KillTony. That's expressvpn.com/KillTony. And you can get an extra 3 months free. expressvpn.com/KillTony. Ladies and gentlemen, you need a straw, Mr. President? Is that what you said?
I need a straw. Fuck the turtles, am I right?
Absolutely. Okay, your next comedian doing 60 seconds goes by the name of Bruce McElderry, everybody. Bruce McElderry. Here we go. Here comes Bruce, everybody.
What do the Chinese call the Japanese as a racial slur?
Huh?
What do the Japanese call the Chinese as a racial slur? Fucking short Chinese.
What?
I'm trans socioeconomic. I was born poor, but now I self-identify as rich. I'm so white trash, I call my only pair of long pants my fancy pants.
All right. Bruce, hold on. You hold on to that microphone, Bruce. First of all, let's just jump right into it. You started talking with the microphone 4 feet away from your face. And then you proceeded to, when did you write those jokes exactly? Did you lose a bet? Was this you last place in the fantasy football league or something? You had to come on Kill Tony? What made you come here today?
I've been a huge fan for the last 2-3 years, watched every episode.
Lovely. You ever do stand-up before? You decided to make your debut here tonight.
Have you watched the show? How did you think this was going to go? You've seen the show.
That's a good question. How did you think it was going to go?
Mediocre.
Do you have more jokes that you didn't get to Mr. President Joe Biden?
One more white trash joke.
Okay, let's hear it.
I'm so white trash I take naps at Walmart.
Should have opened with that one. That's the one.
You look like you sold the bugs to the last guy.
Bruce, where do you live?
Austin.
Austin, Texas. You're born and raised here?
No, from the Midwest, Wisconsin.
Okay, Wisconsin. And what do you do for work?
Somewhat retired.
Okay, what did you do before you retired?
Software development.
Did you develop some software that made you enough money to retire?
I mean, just enough to be a poor retiree.
Wow. And what is this software?
Like business stuff, nothing anybody would know.
Who was the president when you sold this software company?
It was still Trump.
Of course it was. We used to be able to develop things and create things. We can't anymore. Is this why you retired?
I was in regulatory. I was fired immediately after Trump got out.
Oh. We love regulatory, big regulatory. Under my administration, there was plenty of regulatory, and now, where's the regulatory? Everybody looks around and says there's no more regulatory.
Hey, hold on. Hey.
President Biden, would you like to respond to the claims that
we're playing regular. We got it all. We got it. Hey, when's the last time you took a shit, huh? What's your name again?
Bruce.
Bruce McElderry?
McElderry.
You always dress like this? You want any pants?
I have one pair.
When do you wear them?
When I'm like super special occasions.
Well, like what?
Like when I get married.
Fuck, that was sad. All right.
Okay.
He's saving his pants for marriage, and I think that's extremely American.
Who are you saluting, Mr. Biden? Just saluted the whole audience. Okay. Bruce, you said you're saving these pants for marriage. Do you have a girlfriend?
I got married again.
Oh, you got married again. So you've been married twice?
3.
3 times you got married.
Honestly, that's not that bad.
Yeah, coming from a guy who likes to watch women change.
Wait, what? Who doesn't want to watch women
I
change?
saw it on the internet. Sorry.
I love to watch them change. Who doesn't? Your wife changed into the afterlife.
Hey, you want a knuckle sandwich? Give me a punch sound effect, Red Man. Perfect. Take that. You're Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. What, you stick your dick in a bucket of Mountain Dew?
Listen to this guy. Joe, you could do nothing to me. I would hurt you severely, and everyone here knows it. I would beat Joe's ass so badly, frankly.
Oh, yeah? Hit me, Red Man.
I got him. Okay, so Bruce, let's go through some of these marriages. How old were you your first marriage?
17.
And how long? Wow, Jesus.
That's a great age.
For getting your high school diploma. You can do it if you want to do it.
Or for showering with your dad the way his daughter did. Look it up. You're going to be very, very surprised that this man, showered with his daughter. Do you believe this? Till she was 13.
I love my family.
So you got married at 17, Bruce. And how long did that marriage last? How old was the girl that you married?
Like 19.
She was 19. So technically, you were being statutory raped
For a couple of years. It was awesome.
for a couple years. It was awesome, he says. Wow. Where did you meet her at?
High school.
But you were both in high school.
She was in the parking lot.
So you said a couple years before you got married? Biden, what do you think about this?
Oh, it's great. I just can't. So what's her name? Where's she now? What's she doing? She have a job?
She works at a bank
So she's a real.
in Minnesota, Illinois.
I think you just made that up. Where's that at? Oh yeah, no, I've been there. I campaigned there. You never went there. Meningitis, Illinois.
Joe, you've never visited the Midwest. Everyone knows it. Illinois loves Donald Trump.
That is.
I wish I had a joke there, but I'm getting into character too much.
Oh, that's great.
That's who you want the old. That's who you want the old. That's who you want.
So Bruce, how long did that first marriage last?
1 year.
And how did it end?
She's a whore.
Right. I had a feeling that the 19-year-old woman marrying a 17-year-old, she cheated on you?
No.
Who did she cheat on you with exactly? Do you know?
A couple people that I did not know at the time.
How did you find out that she cheated on you?
The computer.
Right, you're a fucking software engineer.
Yeah.
That'll make your hardware turn into software real quick. Finding out that the woman that you're married to is fucking everything in mid-area.
How many of them were black is the real question here.
That was my next question. Were any of them black? No.
Mendota.
Okay, so how old were you when you got married for the second time? Take a ballpark would be fine here, Bruce.
24.
24. And how old was the girl that you married when you were 24?
24.
24. Okay. And how long did that marriage last?
Maybe 5 years.
5 years. How did it end? She's a whore.
No.
No.
No, she's very nice.
She's very nice. How did it end? Just mutual?
Yeah. Long, yeah. Mutual differences.
I don't believe
Wanted
you.
different things. She wanted kids. So I was like,
Kids are great. When they turn 13, you can shower with them.
So she wanted kids. You didn't. You liked pulling out and spraying where? On her.
Fentanyl tits.
It's your answer. It's your answer.
Where did you come on this woman?
Why didn't you want to come inside of her, Bruce? Where did you prefer to come?
I would come in her mouth. I would come in your ex-wife's mouth.
Of course you would. You're coming in America's mouth right now.
You're exactly right, Joe.
I'm coming on their back like an American. You're coming in their mouth like some.
Okay. So,
You're a sucker.
wait, no.
Timmy, Rabbi.
No. Oh, an elbow.
There's more elbow. There's more elbow for you.
Okay. All right. So, Bruce, the third marriage, how old were you when you got married the third time? 3 more times than people are getting married nowadays. How old were you for the third one? Last year. Your trademark not speaking.
I've got a good feeling this one's going to work.
I have hopes.
I'm joking. No chance.
Now, is this one wanting to settle down too? Does she want kids? Okay. I'm going to give you a small joke book, Bruce, and congratulations. You got pulled out of the bucket. You were here on Kill Tony. You were here, Bruce. You were here. There goes Bruce McElderry, everybody. We got a lot of bombs tonight so far with the 2 U.S. presidents. I guess that's fitting. A country that oh, there's a straw. Whoa, Mr. President, what are you doing with the straw? Oh, is that how you use it? Oh, no. You want me to pull that closer? There you go. Okay. All right.
Kamala usually does that for me.
Your next comedian out of the bucket goes by the name of Cannon Miller, everybody. Cannon Miller is next. Who knows? Could be a star.
So why is it that mentally disabled guys just love getting naked? Yeah, I don't know what that's about, but they just love taking their clothes off. And I say that because I was at a Boy Scout camp when I was a kid, and we had this mentally disabled kid in our cabin, this albino kid. He was super sweet. But anyway, he goes to the shower, and we hear him yell for help, and we're like, oh God, like, let's go. He probably fell. We gotta go help him out. We opened the stall door to the shower, and then there he is, just handling his package right in front of us, just really going at it. And I'll never be able to look at a white snake the same ever again. But anyway, we were like, I'm not equipped to handle this. So we go, and I tell the scoutmaster, go make sure, see if he needs any actual help. And I sat there and I thought about it. I was like, just let the scoutmaster alone with a naked minor. And so that's the story of my first threesome. That's my thumb.
Okay, he's done. 55 seconds in. Throwing the mic into the mic stand. Cannon Miller. One more time for Cannon.
Thank you.
Cannon, grab that microphone. Put it up to your mouth.
Gotcha. Sorry.
Hi, Cannon. How are you? First time doing stand-up?
Yeah, about 60 seconds in my career.
So the answer was yes.
Yes, sir.
There you go. Hi, Cannon. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
How far did you drive to get here today?
13 hours. I'm actually in for the week. My brother's getting married here on Friday.
Okay. Wow.
Hey.
Yeah.
A real patriot, huh?
Yes, sir.
13 hours.
Now, this retarded boy's cock, how big was it, would you say?
Good question.
That big, folded in half.
So this retarded boy had a black cock. How did this happen? How could this happen here?
Say again.
How is it possible that a retarded boy had a giant black cock and you saw it?
That's a really good question. I didn't really think about it that hard. I just saw it, and I don't think I'll ever forget it, unfortunately.
Well, you're not gonna, because he's here tonight. Let's bring him out.
When you said you'll never be able to look at a white snake the same again, what exactly do you mean? How many white snakes do you see?
Not many, as far as I know, just the one. But I mean, there was an albino guy with, like I said, he was packing some heat. So if I ever see a white snake again, I don't know. I may get PTSD. I'm not sure.
Have you ever seen a white snake?
No, just listen to the band.
Right. Absolutely. Okay.
None of this makes sense. You're incoherent like this guy, right?
Cannon, what do you do for work?
I'm a college student, but I work at a golf course.
Okay.
I like maintenance.
How old are you?
21 years old.
21 years old. Working maintenance at a golf course.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What exactly do you do at
The Shasta golf community.
Ooh. Have you heard of this, President Trump?
Of course I have. I've heard that. I am the club champion there. Acasta golf course. Acasta.
Yeah, they have his picture up in the shower. Says, you don't let this guy in.
So, Cannon, you're 21 years old. What do you do for fun?
Just whatever. Play a lot of basketball. I'm no good, but I play a lot of it.
Where do you live 13 hours away to where you're the basketball player in the city?
I'm from Newnan, Georgia, but I live in Dahlonega currently. I go to school at the University of North Georgia.
Are there black people around there?
Not a lot at the school, but there are some.
President Trump, I noticed you grabbed your
Say
microphone.
it. Say it. Whatever you're thinking, say it.
What a great institution.
So, Cannon, what's like the most interactions with black people that you've had in your life? You do seem ridiculously white. Your t-shirt is tucked into your jeans right now, tucked deeply into your jeans. So, give me an example. How many black friends do you think you have? Take a guess. First number that pops in your head. Go.
Close friends, probably about 3.
Close friends. Okay, name them. Name their first names. Go ahead.
Ben Carson.
Go ahead, Cannon. Name your 3 black friends. I see you thinking. I see the wheels turning.
Probably about Tayshawn, Bryson, and CJ.
No.
Tayshawn, Bryson, and what?
CJ.
Okay.
A black named Bryson?
Yeah.
What's the
Yes,
cool?
sir.
What's the coolest?
President.
What's the coolest high five they let you do?
Just the standard dap up.
What's that look like? Show me what it looks like. I'm a black guy, right?
Oh, President Biden getting up. This takes a
Easy there.
while.
Easy.
Here he goes. All right. Oh, that's it.
Occasionally the little snap after.
Oh,
That was racist.
You would know.
Cannon, very fun. What else do you like to do when you're not working at the golf course and you're not doing comedy?
Play a little golf, play basketball, play video games, just hang out with my friends. Hang out with my girlfriend either way.
Your parents still together?
No.
Okay. How long have they been separated for?
Almost 10 years probably.
So that affected you deeply when you were about 11 years old.
Something like that. Not really too bad.
How did they break the news to you that they were separated?
They just called us out to the back porch one by one and let us know.
The back porch.
It was a nice moment. It wasn't nothing.
Here, I'll be your dad. John, you be his mom. Let's recreate.
Get out here, little man.
Come here. We got something to
Me and your piece of shit father have something to say.
Yeah, you're not doing it. What did I tell you as a young boy? You got to do it.
They broke up because of you, it turns out.
Oh,
It was all my fault. What did I not do?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You're always golfing. If you're gay, just tell us. It's fine.
We've known you're gay. You are gay.
We know you're gay. We saw the way you look at John Taylor Thomas.
You being gay has shattered this family, frankly.
Broke us apart. We can't eat dinner in the house anymore.
Your father and I are disgusted because you are gay.
Why can't you meet some nice girl that hot tours all over your cock?
She's obviously voted for me.
That is
What a patriot.
that is very true. There is no doubt about that.
So you were gay and your parents split up. Then what?
Then what happened, Cannon?
And then I lived the rest of 10 years of my life. That's all.
Just being gay.
Just being super gay.
It's
What's
fine.
the gayest thing you ever did, Cannon?
Good question, Tony.
You can tell us.
Played gay chicken one time.
What's gay chicken exactly? Explain to us.
You and a buddy close your eyes and you fuck your lips like you're gonna kiss and you both walk towards each other until one of you chickens out moves away.
That's very funny. Joe Biden did that with Big Mike. They played gay chicken every day. She'd say, Joe, this is a chocolate cone. He would go, whoa. This is a dick. You've got a dick. A huge dick, a white snake, a black snake. Michelle Obama has a giant black dick.
Hey. So what?
Well, Cannon, congratulations. You're leaving here with a little joke book. You're 21 years old. You're right ahead of your time. It's a great time to fucking start stand-up.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Cannon. We have a special treat for you, audience, fans of the Kill Tony universe. We have the return of one of the greatest regulars in the history of the show happening right now, ladies and gentlemen. You just saw Cannon, who started when he was 21. When you met this guy, he was living in a van, unable to sell any tickets whatsoever. Now he's adding shows to his sold-out weekends all around the world. Sing the words if you know them. This is Hans Kim.
What's up? It's good to be here. Good to see Trump and Biden going at it, locking horns, battling for supremacy. It's Kendrick versus Drake for white people. Trump is obviously Kendrick because he's a winner and he's actually black. And Biden's obviously Drake because he's a sleepy pedophile. Our leader. I bought a gun recently. Thank you. Let's go shoot each other later. And love having a gun. Yeah, I know I'm supposed to use it to defend against the government, but it's so much easier just to shoot people. They're everywhere, and they keep cutting me off in traffic. Love the ladies. I feel like ladies can be a little bit ungrateful. Everything men invented was for the approval of women, and women, they still aren't happy. Probably because of all the sexual assaults we keep doing. Women are like, hey, could you please stop raping us? And men are like, the best I can do is the internal combustion engine. All right, that's my time. Thank you very much.
Hans Kim with a new minute 20 and a special, very presidential joke you did. So you have a gun.
Yes, AR-15. I'm gonna get another one, a little concealed carry, so I can walk around 6th Street.
I do firmly believe every autistic man should own. Let's get this guy a bump stock. Why not?
Is that your first gun in AR-15?
It's my second. I have a Shadow Systems MR920L.
Jesus Christ.
When they say it like that, you know they mean business. And if you're at the Pittsburgh, fuck. Shut the fuck up. I had a few Bud Lights. I'm going to turn into Sleepy Joe in a minute. We're both going to be doing a Joe Biden impression.
I like to see it turn into me. Give me Red-Band. Fuck, David Red-Band.
Red-Band, you are a fucking idiot.
Oh, you Dave and Buster's? What was that? Hey, congrats. You got the high score in skee ball again.
What the fuck?
I've never played skee ball. I have never once played skee ball.
That's what you want? A guy who's never played skee ball, an American treasure? You don't even know who Harrison Ford is.
Oh, please.
So, Hans, who are you voting for in this upcoming election? Everybody here wants to know that both of the candidates are right here. You're a fearless person. Are you going to admit who you're voting for?
I would love to vote for Kim Jong-un, our dear leader, but I guess I'm in America, so I think Trump is the most Kim Jong-un type of guy that I could vote for. I respect him in my Korean soul.
Is that where you are? I was trying to figure it out.
I'm Korean.
Right.
South Korean. Thank you for...
Gross. Ew.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Oh my God. Wow. Hans, what else has been going on in your world?
I recently went over to Brian Redband's house.
Whoa. All right. Okay.
And I owe him $10,000.
More than that, you've had like 3 parking tickets since you got my car with my license plates on.
I'm not going to pay it back.
Classic Korean.
This is incredible. So you sold Hans Kim one of your cars, and he's been getting parking tickets, and you didn't transfer anything over.
No, because I thought I could wait 2 weeks to transfer the title. I'm like, don't get any tickets, and literally he's had like 3 or 4 in 2 weeks.
What a shitty story. What a boring story. You brought us here. You're going to talk about parking tickets. Of course he's getting parking tickets. He is very Asian.
It's a great point, President Trump. Do you always get a lot of parking tickets, Hans?
Yes.
Hey, let me finish.
Yes.
All right, Tony.
Thank you. Thank you. Hans, it was great to have you back. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
I hurt my back falling off a paddleboard. I have nunchucks now.
Of course you do.
Nunchucks?
Yes.
Where are these nunchucks at?
They're right backstage. Let me go get them real quick.
Wow. Oh my goodness. This might be the most Asian thing ever, ladies and gentlemen. He parked his nunchucks backstage. He's grabbing them. Whoa. Oh my goodness gracious.
What kind are they?
They're Asian nunchucks.
Yeah, but what brand? Eddie Bauer?
Amazon. They're just Amazon nunchucks.
This seems like a very... Wow. That seems super easy. That seems easy. That seems easy. That's easy. That's definitely easy. Is this what you do? Anybody can do that.
I just got it, but my people will let me hit them with it because I'm Asian. So
Not for long, not in a few more months. We will take this country back. The Asians keep hitting us with sticks. This never happened when now Asians are hitting us with sticks. What's the blacks are fighting back against the Asians in the inner cities, and no one's giving them credit.
All right. Hans, we love it. The return of Hans Kim, ladies and gentlemen. And on to the next bucket pool we go.
There he goes.
Hey, y'all. This podcast is indeed sponsored by Shopify. Okay, 10 seconds on the clock. How many things can you name that are always growing? Your relationships, your skills, your customer base. How about businesses on Shopify? Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business, from the launch your online shop stage to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage. Shopify is there to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell everywhere. From their all-in-one e-commerce platform to their in-person POS system, wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Shopify helps you turn browsers into buyers with the internet's best converting checkout, up to 36% better compared to other leading commerce platforms, and sell more with less effort thanks to Shopify Magic, your AI-powered all-star. Red Band.
Tony, I love Shopify. No matter how big you want to grow, Shopify gives you everything you need to take control and take your business to the next level. It's a truly incredible service.
No doubt about it. Shopify powers 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S., and Shopify is the global force behind Allbirds, Rothy's, and Brooklinen, and millions of other entrepreneurs of every size across 175 countries. Plus, Shopify's extensive help resources are there to support your success every step of the way, because businesses that grow with Shopify. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/KillTony, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/KillTony now to grow your business no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/KillTony. Ladies and gentlemen, your next comedian out of the bucket, 60 seconds, going to make some noise for Nate Barnard, everybody. Nate Barnard. Here's Nate.
The real estate business in Cairo, Egypt is an absolute pyramid scheme. My uncle's LGBTQ, but he thinks the Q is for questioning the Holocaust. Black guys can watch anime and still fuck. White guys, not so much. White guys discover Naruto and it's over. It's a vow of celibacy. Sometimes I check in on my white anime friends and I ask them about pussy, and they're like, pussy was good until the show caught up with the books and now it's trash. Anime is destructive to the white community. Brian Redband. Is that a minute? Trying to bring another woman in my relationship, not for anything sexual, just for someone to fight her out on 6th Street.
Okay, Nate Barnard. Welcome, Nate. You've been on this show before, right?
Yeah.
You have a look. I can remember your face because of what it looks like.
Sorry.
Yeah. Your chin and your neck are one.
Yep.
There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of women like that.
Thank you, Mr. President. I love that.
Nate, remind us, how long have you been doing stand-up comedy?
About 7 years.
7 years. And what do you do for a living?
I work dairy at Whole Foods.
Ooh, dairy at Whole Foods.
Ladies,
There you go.
Is that the dream? What was the American dream for you?
Whole milk at reasonable prices.
That is.
Whole milk. Very expensive. Why is it so
It's actually
expensive?
going down. The price of whole milk's going down, just like you this November. Wait me, Red Band.
No, it's definitely.
There it is.
It's definitely gone up. What do you have to say about the price of milk skyrocketing under your presidency?
Here's the deal, folks. Milk is just a milk. You know what it is. There's milk. There's water. You know.
Why don't you take off the
Fudge,
glasses and
fudge,
look the
lemonade.
American
What?
people in their eyes?
You can go to the store. You buy milk. You can call your mom. She can bring milk over. What do you want to do? Come on. You know what it is. When's the last time you bought milk from the store? 2 weeks ago. That's what I'm talking about. Milk's at the store. You can get it. The prices are high. They're low. It's America, baby.
Yeah.
Nate, who do you plan on voting for this November?
Think about your career right now.
Take your time.
What you should do is go on the record and say, you will vote for Donald Trump.
Gotta vote for the winner.
I'll give you a ballot.
That's going to help your career in comedy for sure.
Will you give me?
I'll give you a ballot. You fill it out right now.
Right now?
A what?
A ballot.
A ballot?
A ballot.
Oh, you're going to give them a ballot in July? That is.
I didn't think this through. What's your favorite color?
Green.
All right.
Sorry.
I like that.
Thought he gets it.
I like that.
Nate, you took a shot at Man Red Band during your set. What's your love life like?
Empty, as previously established on the show.
Oh, we've talked about this.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
No one remembers.
No one remembers. Sorry.
It does.
Won't bring that.
You watch a lot of porn, Nate?
Yeah.
What type of porn do you like to watch?
What's your favorite category?
Favorite category of porn?
I'm kind of going back to softcore now.
Softcore
Yeah.
porn. What is it
What is
about softcore porn?
I like to see how they're like, they're like putting that shit on YouTube now. They're like trying to get past the censors.
What do you mean by like hand jobs? What is it?
They do like, oh, this is a see-through clothing tryout.
This is
It's
what's
not
happening.
anything
This is
sexual.
what's happening in this country. The men now are going back to soft core. Can you believe it? Soft core porn. Can you believe this?
Well, it's better. It's better.
4 years ago, we were into tranny porn. We were doing. The men in this country were being men. We watched gay porn. We had gay sex. We had gay sex, and now faggots are watching softcore porn. Now we've got a faggot epidemic in this country.
Hey.
Can you believe it? When I was in
Hey, that faggot's got rights. He can watch whatever he wants. Hand job, soft job, in the car job, in a hot air balloon job. I love training porn.
What do you love about it, Mr. President? What exactly is it about training porn that you like so much?
I don't know all of it.
Joe, I'll help you out here. It's one of the guys that they both have tits.
That's what it is. There's something for everybody.
Now there's 4 tits. Before there were only 2 tits. Now we've got 4.
You get penises and tits in the same boat.
I couldn't.
What's your dad do for work?
He's a banker.
Where?
I don't know, somewhere.
Is he still working for the banks?
I have no idea.
You don't talk to him?
Yeah, I stopped talking to my dad.
Why did you stop talking to your dad?
He's kind of crazy.
But why?
How is he crazy? Did he say stop working at a fucking grocery store? Stop doing comedy, get a real job. I'm a millionaire banker, and my son is a retarded anime pussy.
Hey.
I'm in character.
That's true. It is President Trump saying this. Well, what was so crazy about your dad that you would stop talking to him?
He's just like he was kind of scream on the highway type of dad.
Yeah, explain to us
Like
exactly
just like
what
a
you took him to do.
narcissist. Like
But what was so? It seems like he was successful, right? He's
mildly.
sure, but I mean, what was the craziest thing you've ever seen him do? Yell on the highway? Maybe there's some terrible drivers out there.
Yeah, we gotta cut people off and say like, "Hey, fuck you, Jew," or what would he do?
Like, he'd be like, pull over the car, and then you just start walking the highway. Like,
Are you a shitty driver?
no, like this was like to my mom.
Is she a shitty driver?
Probably.
Probably. So maybe he wasn't wrong. What's the second craziest thing you've ever seen him do?
It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to say.
You stopped talking to him, or did he stop talking to you?
I just got
You're
contact.
playing hard to get now.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
So, I'm sorry. It's very complex. It's kind of hard to
How is it
summarize.
complex? Normally, if
Just
somebody
'cause-
stops talking to the father, the man that made them, with his balls, you would have like a good reason or something like that.
But just like their whole marriage was just like it was all them fighting the whole time.
And you sided with your mother like a gay guy. If my father treated my mother like shit, I would side with him like a real man.
Is it true? Do you talk with your mom?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. President Trump nailing it. Unbelievable. And are they still together?
No.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. You think your dad's moved on?
Oh yeah, he moved on in like 6 months.
Right.
Who's you with now?
Some other woman, Jenny.
Jenny? Jenny? That sounds like she might be younger than your mom. Is that correct?
They're about the same age.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Jenny had AIDS, Red Man.
Oh, now I get that reference. Yes.
Yeah, a little too soon on that.
Jenny. Your sound effect was so good, I didn't even think it made sense. That was good.
Forrest
No,
Gump.
yes.
That's Forrest
Colt
Gump.
started an applause break for you. Colt works at the Sunset Strip Comedy Club, starting an
Forrest Gump.
applause break for his boss. Someone's looking to get higher than minimum wage over here.
Forrest Gump was a real American. His girlfriend had HIV. He still fucked her, and then she died.
It's beautiful.
That's why this country's great.
That's why. So Nate Bernard, you already have a joke book, correct?
Yep.
Okay, well, there you go. Nate Bernard, everybody. Moving on. Let's go with this inside name real quick. We have someone pulled out of the bucket from the inside, ladies and gentlemen. This usually doesn't go that great, but we're going to see how it goes tonight. This person is representing you, the audience. They had the courage to sign up, and now they will be pulled out of the bucket in real time. Make some noise for the Kill Tony debut of Brittany Martinez. Oh my God, here she is. In real life, real time, Brittany Martinez. By the sounds of this name, sounds like she could have come here during your time, President Biden.
I can't wait to smell her head.
And here she comes.
She's streaming right up to the stage, and nobody's going to stop her. No one's going to stop her.
Here she is, ladies and gentlemen, Brittany Martinez.
My husband's an Army Ranger. People try and compliment me with "You're so strong. You're with someone who's fighting for our country," and I just agree and say, "Yeah, thanks." But I don't tell them that I just binged 12 seasons of Supernatural, masturbated 3 times, and ate some slices of pizza in between. So you're welcome for my service. Just doing my job. My husband's a tattoo artist now. He sometimes tattoos these tiny little bitches, and they go, "Oh, that's spicy," when he's tattooing them. And I'm like, nah. You know what's fucking spicy, bitch? When your husband just pounds 2 pounds of freaking buffalo wings and plays thumb war with your fucking clit without washing his hands. That's fucking spicy. Okay, that's what I got.
Okay. Brittany Martinez. So you're saying that he thumbs your clit without washing his hands?
Absolutely. We're dirty as fuck like that.
Wow. And you like that?
They're sending their worst.
Under the Biden administration, we welcome all Mexican clits.
Thank you. Thank you. That's right. That's right. And Mexican American titties too, right?
Are they American? Okay.
Yeah.
Brittany, you talked about your husband the whole set, Army Ranger, tattoo artist. What do you do?
So we own a tattoo shop up in Tacoma, Washington. We actually just moved here to Austin. We're transitioning our lives, but right now I'm working at Trader Joe's.
Okay. What are you doing at Trader Joe's?
Just like
Trader Joe, that's what we call this guy. He's sold out this country.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Oh yeah, look at this guy over here, huh?
No, you just got fucked up, Mr. President. He just got you real good there.
I feel like I just tripped up some stairs after that one.
Wow. So Brittany, tell us more about you. He was deployed for a long time?
He did. So Army Rangers do 3 to 4 kind of months at a time, full on infantry, no contact kind of thing. But he did that for a few years and
Okay. What made you want to sign up here tonight? That's your first time doing stand-up, right?
absolutely is.
What made you want to try it here?
I am just a big fan of the show. My husband got me into it a couple years ago. Honestly, we have bonded over Kill Tony. This is our shit, and we're super into it. We look forward to this shit every Monday.
I love it.
This is our shit.
And you moved from Tacoma to here.
We did, yeah.
How recently?
In March, so we did 10 years in Tacoma, and then we're originally from Southern
Yo, dog.
California.
And this is the first one you've been to live?
We came last June when Theo Vaughn was on.
Who is that?
Yep.
Did you sign up then?
No, my husband was a little too chicken.
Yo, dog, you sound like a real person.
Did he sign up tonight?
He absolutely
Oh.
did.
What's his name?
His name
What's
is
up, what's
Gio
up?
Vaughn.
Why don't you stay up here?
Okay.
Make us put the mic in the mic
Oh,
stand.
there you are.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's
What's
only
up?
right.
Ask much.
An American hero. An
Hold on a
Army
second.
Ranger. Most importantly,
Hey, how have you been, man? Shit happens when you party naked. Dude, I'm well. Come to my Discord. Thank you. I'm waiting for you right now. That's correct. I missed you. No, I know. There are all kinds of theories why you're not on Telegram. Excellent. Good for you. You're in love? For real? Are you messing with me? Alright. Alright. Well, guess what? I have all the fucking time you want to wait for your ass. Well, I'm fucking amazing, so I could understand why you missed me. Yeah, I'm in a different room. The storage room. I couldn't afford the other room. So I gotta deal in a different room. Yeah. I'm still in the same place, it's just a different room. Yo, dog. Have you spoken with your girlfriend? Yeah, hold on. What was that bitch's name? I'm gonna remember it. Spring, like, what was it? Spring Death or something? Spring.
Cece. Oh, you're talking about Spring on here.
What's that bitch's name?
Spring is dead?
Yeah, that one.
No, I haven't talked to her still. She's still mad.
Dude, there's this guy in my Discord. I don't know if he can hear me right now. I don't think he can. But he should just know how much I appreciate him. He's playing the best fucking television. He's playing... I think we're watching Cheers right now. We just watched King of Queens. And we just watched his, like, old television. I'm going to tell him right now in a message how much I love him.
I love King of Queens. King of Queens is a good show. Hey, did you know that Oklahoma's black?
Oh.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like halfway black. I just found that out yesterday. Or as the cool kids say, a POC. Yeah, Spring got mad and left, and I haven't heard from her since. That was months ago now. I miss her body. Why is this taking so long to download? It's like fucking a video game or something. Jesus Christ, dude.
Dude, it's such a piece of shit. It's so big and slow and such a memory hog, but it can do so many things that Telegram can't.
Yeah, like it's 1 8 that we downloaded. When I started downloading 5 minutes ago.
I got really famous while you were gone.
I came in here last night looking for you, but you were asleep.
Okay. Okay, so what is it? What can Discord do that? Well, how did I get famous? And it's like, Rabbi, if you were fucking famous, everyone would know about you. So shut the fuck up. You didn't get famous. I know. But basically, over the course of the last 3 months, every single day, just about 24 hours a day, I have inundated, and I mean inundated, like carpet bombed the platform Kick. Do you know what Kick is? All right. Well, they could fucking rename it Rabbi because that's how much I have fucking carpet bombed it. I have 4 robots that spam 24/7, 365 basically. I have to keep them going, but they spam all the time. And they get banned, and guess what? I just press one button and it creates more. And what do these things do? I'll show them to you once you're in the Discord. Do you have Wi-Fi? Do you have Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi? Well, are you connected to it? Something's wrong with your Wi-Fi then. Discord shouldn't take that long. How far are you from your router? How far are you from your router?
It's exactly 1/4 of the downloaded now.
How far are you from your router?
I'm right next to it.
Damn. Your Wi-Fi upload download speed. Go to Google and type speed test, SPEEDTEST, and there's a thing that'll pop up, and you can run a speed test. What's your download and upload speed? Yeah, it's going to take a little bit, maybe 20 seconds or so. Okay. And what's your upload speed? Okay. Well, do you have Cox? Do you have Cox per chance? Well, you don't get that kind of true bandwidth. Like, remember 56K? You didn't really get 56K out of it. No one really did. Same thing here. So even though it's telling you get that, you're generally not going to get that. But, and you're sure you're connected to your Wi-Fi? Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll just be patient. So let's talk about Discord. Remember, I mean, I used to talk about it, and I used to be like, dude, I'm never going to go on Discord. Discord sucks. And then here I am, and I have over 1,000 people in the Discord. So what changed? The features of Discord are more numerous than on Telegram. It pretty much comes down to that. And, I mean, that isn't to say I'm not still in the Telegram either. I mean, that's how you found me just now, and that's how you originally found me. So I just have my toes dipped in multiple platforms right now. So you are a quarter of the way downloaded. All right. I spoke with Apollo recently, and we talked about you. Nothing bad, but I'm telling you that we did talk about you, and that you, what did we say? He asked me if I talked to you. I said no, but that it wasn't a surprise to me that you had told me that you weren't going to be on Telegram that much in the upcoming future, which I want you to know I really appreciate. Then I know you're not mad at me or nothing happened to you. You gave me a heads up, and I just want you to know from friend to friend that's appreciated. If anything ever happens to me, I would do my best to give you some kind of heads up. So I appreciated that. So I was able to tell him, like, he's not mad at you or anything. He just hasn't been in Discord recently, or to my knowledge, he's not mad at anybody. He told me in advance that he was going to be doing that. So he was like, okay, just some updates with him. I mean, he can tell you anything that he wants, but he's back to driving, which is good. And I think his life's kind of somewhat getting back to normal. He doesn't have Romeo, his dog, with him, but at least his dog's safe at home. And I think he's just trying to get back to normal. But yeah, we talked about you and just that you hadn't been on Telegram, and I mean, there wasn't much more to it, but it wasn't. I'm trying to think if there was anything negative that was said. Pardon me? No, he didn't say that. No, he likes you. Yeah, no, he likes you. He was worried because he hadn't seen you, but like I told him, because I said to him, like I had been streaming in your VC, and then for a little while I was unable to, and then there was like a month where I would be on and off. And you told me, and then there was like another month where I was in there consistently, but very rarely would anybody come in. That's when you came in and you told me, hey, I'm just making you aware. If you need that device for something else, go ahead and use it for whatever you need because I'm not going to be in my VC very much in the upcoming future. And I appreciated that because that meant I was able to use that device for something else, which I needed. So, but he said that he appreciated the heads up, or at least that he had given me a heads up, so I was able to give him a heads up. I wanted trying to think of like anything else that was new with him. No, I mean it's just good that he's back on the road, so long as he's healthy enough to do all that. And that's a dangerous job. That's a top 10 most dangerous job in America, and it does not get nearly enough respect. Not nearly enough respect. Okay. Yeah, in its own way, it is. Because most of the time, and I'm sure you're aware of this, when you're done with work, your time's yours. You go do whatever the fuck you want. When you're a trucker, you're in the middle of Bozeman, Montana, or Boise, Idaho, or Tuscaloosa, or Evansville, or Tallahassee, or Santa Fe. You could be fucking anywhere. And you don't want to be there. And it's not like you can just, chill like normal. So, yeah, exactly. You're stuck. And there's nothing that you can do. And to me, it's dangerous because you can fucking get killed. It's lonely. It's incredibly unhealthy. That's the biggest worry with any truck driving friend that I have is that it's just so difficult to maintain a proper diet because you can't get fresh food a lot of times because you can't park your truck in a place. Man, what's your phone at right now? Doug, what's your phone at? Damn. Okay. What else happened? Well, I had to transition rooms. So I was in my original room. I had to move out of that room for a little while, out of the house for a bit, and then back into the house, into this storage room. And it's okay. I mean, it allows me all my devices, and it is a little closer to the router, but I've still had some internet issues. It's like whenever I fucking get any momentum, like tonight, I had the most amount of people in the Discord that I've ever had, which was like, I don't know, 6 or something. I mean, it wasn't a ton, but and my fucking internet had a hiccup, and it went down for like 5 minutes. I had a girl in there, man. This girl and I texted or sexted all fucking evening, and yeah, the first girl I get in there and I get to sex her. How cool is that? Anyway, well, I shouldn't say that. I had other girls. I had Ducky in there, but I got her number and I sexted her, and so allegedly. So who else? I've got Laura in there and I sexted her. So I guess I've gotten some a few girls in there. Anyway, but I always ask beforehand. I always am like, hey, if you're comfortable with this, I'm comfortable with it. If they're not, then okay, that's fine. But I haven't had a girl ever say no. I don't just pull that out with any chick, hey, you want to sex? But if it's a girl who I can tell is a little flirtatious, fuck yeah, she's down for it. All right. So what happened tonight with the people? Man, it's like I have a lot of haters, and especially, well, and I give them a platform. Most people wouldn't give your haters a platform, but I give them a platform because I'm about free speech as best I can be. But then when you are making up blatant lies about me, I cannot take it. And so that happened tonight with two guys. I had to ban two guys for the first time ever. And what did they do? The same shit that Joe the Pritton Bags did, just absolutely made up fucking lies about me, saying that I've been arrested in Los Angeles County for abuse of children. Like, that's an absolute falsehood. They just made it up. This is like fun to them. Hey, how do we fucking get under somebody's skin? Well, we can call them stupid. We can call them dumb. We can call them a child molester. And it's like, dude. And I gave them the opportunity to say whatever they wanted. And then when they just kept saying, the one kid who I had him on my podcast. I was really nice to him. He just was like absolutely making up lies. And I warned him, and then I just banned him. And then somebody else I banned too. And there's a third person who was who I banned, but this is somebody who's been watching me for 2 years. They've watched me for a long, long time. So I normally wouldn't ban them, but when he wasn't really my friend too much, to be honest with you. He would only come in here and ask me very mean questions like, hey, why have the Jews been kicked out of 109 countries? Hey, what are your feelings on Jewish circumcision with the sucking of blood by a mohel? Like, all these questions, which I've answered already publicly on Reddit in writing. I have written answers to all of these questions. But nevertheless, just trying to get a rise out of me. And I gave them opportunity, explain, and then eventually you can only take so much. And once that happened, I warned you, dog. And yo, what's up? Is that you?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, dude, what the fuck happened with your phone where the first 50% was really slow as fuck and the second 50% is normal?
No, I was sitting here literally watching it, and it was like going so slow to the point where you couldn't even see it move, but it was moving.
Yeah.
And then it hit the halfway point, and then it hit like 3/4, and then it was instantly back. Just bam.
That I hate that shit so much. You have no idea.
It's like, why weren't you just downloading fast the whole fucking time?
Dog, totally. In addition to that, why isn't it that you can't give me an estimate? You know these estimates exist. They're on other parts of your platform. So why don't you say estimated time remaining 7 minutes? Why is that so difficult?
They have that. You can see it in the App Store. It says like 3 minutes remaining estimation.
Okay, at least that's good. You know what else I can't fucking stand about it? Once it says 3 minutes remaining, that's not 3 minutes remaining. That's 3 minutes remaining for the download. You still gotta wait for that motherfucker to install. So I would say 3 minutes for the download, another 2 minutes for the install for 5 minutes total. That's what it should tell you.
Yeah, where is the part of this group where I can talk?
Where you can post things? There's a place called Free Speech Channel below. You can post whatever you want there so long as it's not child pornography. And you can also post in self-promotion. And that's usually for like creators who want to get the word out about their project or about their social media. But feel free in the Free Speech Channel to write whatever you want. And if you're like, Rabbi, why can't I post in all the other places? Oh, I let people in the beginning when I started this Discord post wherever they wanted. And guess what somebody did? Put a GIF of someone self-circumcising themselves in just about every channel and spammed it. So what did I have to do? I had to delete this GIF of a guy bleeding from his penis, an adult man, all over like 150 times. So after that, I was like, fuck it. I'll give people the ability to post whatever they want, but it's got to be in a limited sense. If not, people are going to come in here and every single chat is going to be like 10 different GIFs of the same motherfucker cutting off part of his penis. They're going to be like, what in the fuck is this rabbi doing? When I'm against that, I'm against circumcision. even though I'm circumcised, I'm against it. I've taken a strong stance against that. I've written about it publicly. Yes, I think that we can have a ceremonial bris where we take a pinprick from a baby to symbolize the covenant between God and Abraham. But I don't think that we need to cut off, mutilate ourselves. So without going into that too much more, I can only answer the question though so many different times to someone before I have to warn them. Look, if you ask me that question again, I've told you what my feelings are on it, but like you're just at this point, you've asked me the same 3 questions about Hitler, about cutting off penises, and about being banned from countries. You keep asking me those questions. I just at a certain point have to be as kind as possible and say I give them a final warning, and then I ban them. And I got to be honest, I hate to ban people because I get banned, but at a certain point, we couldn't be having this conversation right now because these motherfuckers would interject every 5 seconds about, well, why do you like, why was your penis cut off? And all these other fucking things. Like, dog, I don't want to have these fucking conversations right now. Frankly, at the time, I was talking to a girl in here, and it's like, dog, I can't even have a conversation with somebody without you asking me the same repetitive questions. And so because of that, that was the reason why I banned the other person. Like I said, it wasn't something that I wanted to do, but it's something that I had to do. As you can tell, this is quite a big VC. And if you're like, Rabbi, why the fuck is it so big?
It's big.
It is.
There's nowhere where I'm allowed to type.
Yes, there is. It's called Free Speech Channel.
That's a spoken word thing.
No, you go in the chat. If you press, it's a VC and it's a chat. It's both. So just press the chat, and you'll see a list of what everyone has written. And you feel free to post whatever you want in there. I thought about it. Pardon me?
I'm posting something in there.
That's fine.
Boom. There we go.
Excellent. The one thing that I might do is make that an 18 and up room or whatever, VC, just like this one. But let me explain that. Why do I make sure that this is 18 and up? Well, I don't want to talk with any children. I don't care if you're 17 and 364 days. Dog, I've been there. Just be patient. That's the best I can tell you. Why? I mean, truthfully, I like children. I've been a teacher before, and I've been a very good teacher before. And I think the children are a future, and there's a lot of positivity in the youth. But not like there's a difference between teaching class and just being online with like a VC full of 14-year-olds. And that's what I don't want. So generally, if anybody comes in here, well, they have to say that they're 18, but then I still question them if they sound young. I had this one guy who came in here, and he was really, really helpful. Well, sort of. He went out and bought 2 computers when he found out about my robots that spam on Kick. I have 4 robots that spam on Kick. They follow people on Kick, they create clips on Kick, and they spam on Kick. So this one person was really nice. They're like, look, I want to help you. I'm going to buy some computers. And so I took an afternoon or an evening and taught this person how to program my robots. And while they weren't doing it correctly, they were trying. But then when they were in, like later that night or soon thereafter, They said something that gave me a hint that they weren't 18, even though they said that they were supposed to be. They said something like they had class or something, and that's when I just asked, "Are you 18?" And they're like, "No." Well, they said, I think he said yes at first, and then his brother in the background was like, "Tell the truth," and then the guy's like, "I'm 17," and he's like, "Tell the truth." He's like, "Okay, I'm 16." I was like, "Dude, I told you, you had to be 18 to be in here. Apologies, man, but I gotta ban you. Come back when you're 18. We can be friends. We can do whatever you want." But and that's just kind of how I hate to say it, but you got to be on the internet nowadays, or else you'll get a stigma that you're grooming kids, and I certainly don't want that. And I also think that I want to be able to talk about things that perhaps children shouldn't hear. Though I don't think I talk about anything perhaps that is overly terrible. I can just see, that it's important that maybe that you should be an adult to hear these things. So, with all of that said, I have had some more people in here, but I had to kick a lot of them out. There was somebody else I had to kick out. So I kicked out 3 people, I think, total, out of 1,000, which is very good. Oh, I know. I would get, so if you're like, wow, Rabbi, you have like 1,100 people in here. That's really good. Yeah, but of that, like 950 I bought, so don't think it's too great. Anyway, I had to ban a couple little kids, I think. And when I said little kids, like they were 7. What happened? How do you get 7-year-olds into your Discord, Rabbi? I bought 1,000, what was supposed to be 1,000 followers, but turned out to be like 950. And they just sent random people in here from Asia, and some people would stay, and like most of them didn't speak English, so I'd be like, "How old are you?" And they'd just leave, or because they didn't know what I was saying, not because they weren't perhaps 18 or 21 or whatever. But this one person came in, and we're like, "How old are you?" And they're like 7, and we're like, "What? 7?" They're like, "Yeah." We're like, "You are 7 years old?" They're like, "Yeah." We're like, "Do your parents know that you're on the internet?" They're like, "No." We're like, "Okay, well, you can't be in here. It says that you're supposed to be 18. You need to go talk to your parents about where you've been online." And then we booted that person. But yeah, I mean, when you're getting like 7-year-old kids, you kind of have to play like a hockey goalie to just make sure that everybody comes. It's almost like you're a bouncer at a club. And even though I have the thing in there that says you have to be 18, either people ignore it or people don't read it, and so you still have to be diligent.
Oh yeah, bro.
Definitely. And I think about it the way I would have been at like I'm sure that you would have been too. Do you know how many times I have said that yes, I'm 18 before I was 18? Hundreds, if not thousands, if not tens of thousands. And so, people just kind of perhaps like ignore those messages, but at least to be in here, I just want to make sure everybody is of age. Honestly, if I could really have it my way, I would have it perhaps even 21. Here's what, do you know what Monkey is? Yeah, Monkey app.
Oh yeah, you told me about that. It sounds disgusting.
Well, I don't want it to be disgusting, but it's just difficult to use because every other person on whom you're swiping is going to tell you that they're 18, because I think you have to be 18 to use the app, but they're like 12 years old. They're like 14 years old. So I made a rule that I wouldn't talk to anybody who was under 21. And that was actually a good rule, because anyone who is like 15 isn't going to say that they're 20. They'll say they're 18 years old. Every single kid on there who looks young, every single one said they were 18 years old. Like, okay, I'm not fucking stupid. Like, I was once a 16-year-old kid, and I'm going to say, well, maybe I can pass for 18, not 19 or 20, but I could maybe pass for 18. So I kind of got rid of all those people by just saying I was going to, go with, like, use it for the 21-year-olds. What else have I done? I started a podcast. It's an interesting podcast. Let me just say, I'm so glad you're here. I've missed you.
My baby.
Excellent. So it's available on Spotify, iHeart Music, or iHeart Media, iHeart Radio. It's available on Amazon Music and Apple Music. And I've done 15 episodes thus far. And what do I do? It has nothing to do with being a good podcast. I could give a shit about the podcast. What do I do, though? It's pretty ingenious. So everyone on Kick knows who I am. Everyone. I mean, really, Rabbi? Every single person? No. I'd say of the Kick streamers, the top 100 streamers, 95 of them know who I am. And there are 5 of them who don't speak English, who might not know what I'm spamming, but they would know about me. Like, oh, yeah, that's that guy who comes in every day. They just don't know that it says Rabbi, but they will know. It's literally like a Tommy gun at them every single day. And I've made that my job. I've made these fucking robots my job. Full time. I mean, I wake up in the middle of the night and I fucking have to make sure these robots are going. So what happens then? I end up getting these robots to do something. What do I do? Just to piss off all of Kick. And so then what do I do? So then I can go into any person's Kick channel, and all I have to do is say, hey, I'm Rabbi Rothschild, and they already know who I am. And I tell them, hey, I've got a podcast. What do I call it? Well, it's technically called the Rabbi Rothschild podcast, but I have also called it the official Kick podcast. Why? Because it's like Kick bans me from their fucking platform anyway. So why won't I just steal their fucking name? Like, what are they gonna do? Come after me on Spotify? Okay, so you take 15 fucking, you know what I mean? Like, they don't understand. I have nothing to fucking lose here. Like the last actions of a desperate, they're witnessing the last actions of a desperate man. Not the last action, but I mean, the last 3 years. I put my everything on the line here. So you mean to tell me that you're going to get pissed off at me if I use your fucking name on Spotify, but you're not going to get mad at me when I've created 5,000 accounts on your platform and I spam all of your influencers all day? So what I end up doing, which I think is pretty genius, is I go into people's chats and I say, would you like to be on a podcast? I'm telling you what, Ass Munch, when you ask someone, would you like to be on a podcast, they get so fucking excited. I mean, it's like you fucking offer them money. And so the first person I ever did was this person who was just like alone in their room. That's what I wanted. I wanted someone who was just alone in their room without a lot of interaction, and this would be a great opportunity. So his name is Prince Justin, and it was like his first week streaming on Kick, so it was a really good opportunity for him to get out the word. So what is my podcast? I would love to tell you, Ask Munch, that it goes into all of the secrets that I know about the world and all the secrets that the guests know about the world. No. If you want to have those conversations, that's great. Come to my Discord and we'll talk about just about whatever the fuck you want to talk about for as long as you want to talk about it within reason. I mean, I'm willing to talk about anything you want, really. Okay. But what is this podcast? It's different. It's 73 questions. I ask every single person essentially the same 73 questions. Where did I get these 73 questions? From Vogue magazine. Do you know what Vogue magazine is?
Yeah, it's that fucking mainstream ass.
Yeah, it's a fashion magazine. And so, but they ask 73 questions to some of their audience and things. And they're good questions. They're just, fluff questions, but nothing so personal that it's like you're giving away or perhaps like you're giving away your passcodes to your like security questions, but also enough to be interesting enough so that people are interested in. And I do it in kind of a rapid fire fashion. So you can listen to one of these podcasts in like 20 minutes. And I give the person to do a shout out to their own thing. And then I post it on Spotify, iHeart, Amazon, Apple. I know I said that. And I also put it on YouTube, and I write a Facebook article on it. So it becomes like pretty powerful for their SEO, their search engine optimization. All right. So I found this one guy for my first one. Then the second one that I did was with a pretty big streamer on Kick. So was the third one and the fourth one. So I was getting some big streamers on Kick. When I say they're pretty big, they get paid to stream. And that's kind of every streamer's goal, is just to be able to turn on their computer and it make money for them. And so these people get hourly rates to stream from Kick, which is a very cool thing. So I did a bunch of podcasts, 15 or so. On the 14th or 15th, I started getting some people who were kind of mean. Like, well, it was one of the guys who I abandoned here. And I just realized, like, I'm putting a lot of work into this, and I shouldn't do it with absolutely every single person with whom I can get a podcast. I should only do it with the bigger people with the podcast, just because they take so long. But since everybody knows about me on Kick, I'm able to go to like their medium to large size streamers and be like, hey, would you want to be on a podcast that takes 20 minutes? I asked you Vogue Magazine's 73 question series. Are you interested? And it's up to them to say no, you know. But yeah, but what's most important about it isn't about a fucking podcast. Who cares about that? I interview them on their stream. So they already have a big audience. And then here I am coming in. Do you see why that's smart?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Exactly. So they get to see that I'm not like a wild person, that I'm personable, charismatic, I can be funny, and also I get to hijack their stream with hundreds of viewers for like 20 minutes. It's a perfect commercial for myself.
Yeah. Oh, I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
I met this girl, right?
Okay. The Brazilian chick?
Oh, no, different girl. It's like a month ago, probably.
Okay.
So I was talking to her. We were at this like place where you drink kava. I don't know if you know what kava is. We were chilling. I was talking to her, and then right before she left, she was like, "Take this thing, blah blah blah. This is a nice blah blah blah." I was like, "What is it?" She's like, "Oh, it's a red string bracelet. It's a
Kabbalah.
Jewish thing of blah blah blah
Yeah.
blah blah blah." And I didn't know, so I figured maybe you would know. I don't know.
So believe it or not, I am one of the last people you want to talk to about this, and the reason why is technically in order to study Kabbalah, you need to be 40 years old, have had children, and be married. That's the ideal candidate. And I'm 38. And so anything that's been Kabbalistic in nature, I have always stayed away from it, though I want you to know, in my heart of hearts, I want to be perhaps the world's Kabbalistic expert. Someday I'm going to dedicate like a decade of my life to it, but it's just not the right time for me because of my age. So if you're looking for more on it, I mean, I know about that program. So that's put on by a rabbi on Robertson Street in Los Angeles, right on the border of Beverly Hills and Los Angeles. And there are many celebrities who are involved in it. Also, I have a friend of mine, or a friend of, I'm friends of their family. They've been involved in it. It's been more of a movement. So if you really want to know what it is, from an outsider perspective, it is a visible symbol that you are interested in Kabbalah. That's what you should know the red string is. Where is it based out of? The Kabbalah Center in Beverly Hills, and a lot of celebrities go there, so you'll see the red string. Will you see a red string around an Orthodox rabbi's wrist? No. The red string is more like a pop culture thing, though it is becoming somewhat more mainstream. Currently, it's still new, it's still seen as somewhat of an external group. Not that Kabbalah is an external group. No, certainly Kabbalah is Jewish mysticism. It's studied in depth, but generally it is studied by those who are at least 40 years old, that are men who are married and have had children.
So a girl that's like 20 giving me that, she's not supposed to give me that, or no?
Shan,
Or it don't matter?
she can. It doesn't matter. It's basically like a friendship bracelet with a little bit of Jewish connotation to it.
Oh.
So I mean,
Interesting.
it to me is a positive thing, but if you want,
What's Jewish mysticism? What is that?
it's Kabbalah.
What is it? What does it mean though?
So essentially, it is a combination of numerology, mysticism, traditional course and practices, and as I understand it, the word is etymologically based on. Actually, I believe the word cabal comes from Kabbalah, and it's a term to mean essentially the discussions of a higher level of learned people.
Oh, so it's a new agey type fucking thing.
It's not new agey. It's certainly centuries old. But there are some elements of it that are much more recent, like that red string movement. And I would also say that its general discussion in public is something that's probably been around in the last 30 years. If you really want to know who got the red string movement going, it was Madonna. Madonna, if you remember, she was a huge pop star in the 80s, went through this period of the 90s where she was falling off, kind of becoming an older woman. She moved to, just one moment, somebody's talking to me in the Harry Potter thing. Hey, what's going on? Can you hear me? Yo, dog, do you know what Discord is? I'm kicking ass, taking names. Just one moment, that's one. Hey, dog, I'm gonna send you a an invite to Discord. Just one moment. Just one moment. I'm gonna send you a Discord invite. Okay. Just one moment.
Follow me on Discord. So how's the work going today? I sent a picture of my legs in the Jewish history lectures chat on accident.
That's okay. Who said follow me on Discord?
Me.
Oh, you did? Very interesting. Okay, I have to send this to this guy. Just one moment. I'm sending you this. I'm kicking ass, taking names, baby. Just one moment. You're gonna join my Discord, and we're really gonna have some fun, Taj. Shout out to Taj. Word. Okay. Send message. Taj. Taj. Add me as a friend. Oh, you don't know what account this is. Just a moment. This account. Yo, do you see this account that I just joined? I just joined with this account. The one that's pointing. Send me a message. Send me a message here. Yep, send me a message. Taj, send a message to this account. This one right here, where I'm pointing. Oh, perfect. Hey, I like that message. All right. Taj, I just sent you the invite. I'll see you in there. And we already have some people from Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic 10 email. And I'll tell you all about it. All right, Ask Munch. Join the Discord. Yeah, we're going to talk about Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic 10 email. Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic 10 email. This cryptocurrency. Absolutely. Yes. So we'll do that. Join the Discord. We'll talk about it. Ask Munch. Do you remember Jacob?
Jacob Scott?
Yeah, exactly. You know who I'm talking about.
I know that boy.
I know you do. All right, there you go. Do you watch Kill Tony?
No, sir. Never heard of that.
Dog, it is fucking hilarious. Do you know who Tony Hinchcliffe is?
No, sir.
All right, I wouldn't either. I've been watching Joe Rogan for 15 years, and I still didn't know who Tony Hinchcliffe was. But apparently, 11 years ago, do you know who Brian Redban is? He used to be Jamie Vernon on Joe Rogan before Jamie. You know when they're like, pull that shit up, Jamie?
Oh, yeah, I know who Jamie is. That other guy I've never heard of.
Exactly. Well, the other guy was there before Jamie. And
Why did they get rid of him?
oh man, he's really immature and he's really perverted. And I think his technical skills were somewhat limited. Joe wanted to elevate the podcast and be really professional and get a new studio. Red Band started when this was just in Joe Rogan's apartment. They're smoking pot. They're spilling bong water. You know what I mean? It started very unprofessionally, and it was getting to the point where Joe Rogan was getting bigger and yes. So, but Joe didn't want to just fire Red Band. So he had Red Band teach Jamie everything that he needed to do to other podcasts that are very popular now, like Tom Segura and Christina P's Your Mom's House, and Fighter and the Kid, just a bunch of they're not as big as Joe Rogan's podcast, but they're still pretty good podcasts. So he went up and he set up a bunch of the other podcasts. Then he does this other thing. There's this guy from Youngstown, Ohio, named Tony Hinchcliffe, who was working at the comedy store. Yo, dog, join the Discord. All right, well, we're talking in a video call. Come to the video call. In Discord, it's at the top. We're here. Just let me know if you have any issues. So, Tony Hinchcliffe starts a podcast, and it becomes the largest live podcast on the internet, and over 11 years. And what is it? It's called Kill Tony, and Tony Hinchcliffe and the guy who Joe Rogan got rid of, they host it. And here's the premise. Each week they bring a celebrity judge, and your job is you have 60 seconds as a stand-up comedian to make the panel laugh. So you just basically have to have 60 seconds of material. Whatever your best 60 seconds are to make these people laugh, make them laugh. And within 60 seconds, you can usually get a couple punchlines in, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 punchlines in. And then the 60 seconds are done. And then they judge you. And they tell you if you did well or whatever. Well, this was not like that big of a podcast until recently. And what made it really big, do you know, I'm sure you know who Tom Brady is?
That guy.
Football player.
His adult son on the mouth.
Huh?
He's that one guy that kisses his adult children on the mouth, and also he plays football, right?
Dog, I don't think he has adult children.
He's kissed his children on the mouth. I've seen it.
How old were they? I mean, I guess it's kind of an age thing, but okay, I don't think that's the end of the world.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they weren't adult children. They're like 13.
It's still old. I understand that usually stops, But anyway, okay. So did you hear about the roast of Tom Brady on Netflix?
Yeah, I think I after that. Was it good?
I haven't seen it, but apparently Tony Hinchcliffe.
They're probably going to talk about his elder children on the mouth.
I don't think they did. I heard like all of the while I didn't watch it, I watched interviews of all the people who were on it, and none of them mentioned anything like that. The worst that they about
They groomed the interviewers.
Perhaps. Anyway, Tony Hinchcliffe, well, he was not going to be on the dais, the panel, to roast Tom Brady. And Joe Rogan called Tom Brady and was like, look, if you're going to do a roast, you have to have Tony Hinchcliffe there. He literally roasts people every Monday night on his podcast, Kill Tony. And he's done it every Monday. Every single one, which is a hell of a lot of consistency for 11 years straight, which shout out to him. That's like 650 episodes. So Tom Brady was like, okay, I'll take your word on it, and has him on the roast. And apparently he just did really, really well, to the point where, like, he was always kind of cocky, but he's super cocky now. Why? Because he knows that Tom Brady thinks he's fucking hilarious, and Kim Kardashian was there, and she would fucking laugh, and all these other people. So anyway, this is a really big podcast that I'm getting into a little bit. It's really fucking funny. I mean, I watch a lot of documentaries on shit, on history and things like that, but a lot of times people come in here and that shit's super boring to them. I mean, a lot of shit I do is super boring to people, I understand. But if I have comedy on, you know, you can kind of just listen to 5 minutes and know what's going on, as opposed to, like, if I'm listening to a documentary on the British East India Company, you got to know some history to be able to figure that shit out. So I have found that Kill Tony's pretty funny. Absolutely. What else do we have in here that's amazing? You can check out, I mean, you'll see, I have 500 VCs. Oh, why do I have 500 VCs? Do you remember that movie from like the 1990s about baseball called Field of Dreams? It stars Kevin Costner and like James Earl Jones or something. Anyway, there's a big phrase from it. If you build it, they will come. And so what does that mean? Well, basically, look, God willing, if I'm able to support this project for 100 years, let's say, eventually it's going to go viral. Maybe in the 75th year, somebody finds out about it. Eventually it will go viral. It's just a matter of time. And when it does, and this is how it's going to happen, somebody's going to be like, this crazy ass motherfucker spams me all the time. My chat makes fun of them all the time. Let me dig in to see what they really have going on. and they're gonna see I have over 1,000 TikTok accounts and hundreds of YouTube accounts and hundreds of Instagram accounts, and they all have content, and they're gonna tell their friends, "Oh my fucking god, let's make fun of this motherfucker. Let's tell another streamer about it. Let's see what's going on here." And that's what's gonna happen, and the fucking internet is gonna basically go crazy. There's a picture that one of my haters, I even asked him to post it in the free speech channel. It's of this guy who was at, I think it was like a sexual assault rally, like an anti-sexual assault rally in like Brussels, Belgium or something. And he yells at a whole huge like group of pissed off chicks, something about like, "I like fucking chicks" or something like that. He says something, and this huge mob of women comes after him, and they're shooting air horns in his face, and they're pointing signs at him, and they're screaming at him, and he's just taking it all in. Why? Because he knows that he just shook up the hive nest of this really pissed off group of sexual assault survivors. Okay, well, I'm just doing the same thing to the internet. I'm just beating it like a piñata, waiting for someone to see what I've done to make fun of me, and just to get a rise out of their friends. Hey, this fucker's got a cum shirt on his goddamn Instagram. Hey, this guy's got what he calls a sex tape on his Instagram. Who has this kind of shit? Look at all this person's accounts. Look what other people say about him. Is this person real? Like, a lot of people honestly don't think I'm a real person. They think I'm a robot. Not that they don't think that when I talk with them that I'm not real, but just because I have so many robots, they just tend to think that I'm some kind of program and there's not a human being behind it. I can't tell you how many people have said, this is what happens. I'll meet one of the creators on Kick and they'll be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you're a real person." And then they'll tell their chat about it later on. They'll be like, "Yeah, I met the rabbi. He's a real person. You'll never believe it. He's really nice. He does it for world peace. We're not going to ban him anymore because we want to help him with this project." You would never believe how nice people are once they meet me. Okay, so what else? It's just all about these fucking bots. I know it sounds, I sound like a broken record, but it's, it's a sociological effect that I'm utilizing. It's called the mere exposure effect. What is the mere exposure effect? I describe it as this: the more that you see a given symbol, the more positive it becomes. And this is utilized specifically in advertising and marketing, but I'm utilizing it with my spam. So what am I doing? Initially, I spam the person. They ignore me. Then they ignore me to the point where then they become angry with me. And eventually I break through the anger to the point where they become positive of me. And it's just like this series of steps. Like it's one thing if I come in your chat and I've been spamming you for a week straight, like, okay, fuck you, dude. If I've been doing it for a month, now I'm kind of a meme. I'm kind of like my own meme in your channel because I come in and I spam and you have to fucking block me and oh, here comes that rabbi again. And I go from this, here comes that crazy guy, to here comes that fucking spammer, to here comes that rabbi, to here comes rabbi, to here comes the rabbi, to here comes Rabbi Rothschild, to yay, the rabbi's here. That's basically what happens with people, and I've been doing it now for like 90 days, so more and more people are coming into that world of yay, rabbis here. And another thing that I've done, I mean, I really mean this, when this goes viral, people will see me in the future as easily the world's best marketer. For just my usage of hashtags, the multiple accounts, the bots that I have. I mean, while this is all avant-garde and is not a traditional way of marketing, it works. It's grassroots and it works. So what have I done with these people on Kick to become more and more popular? I not only spam them with this message that says, like, check out my AMA on Reddit, but also come to this Discord, and I put the Discord link. In addition to doing all that shit and creating clips, what is creating clips on their stream? You can create like 30-second or 60-second clips of the previous 30 or 60 seconds of whatever's going on somebody's stream, you can clip that and then post it to social media. And when someone does something cool on stream, it's a great way for their audience to be able to promote them. Well, what I do is I just create clips and put my Discord link in it. So every motherfucker gets pissed off. Oh, here's a perfect example. Go to you have Kick, right?
Oh, I don't have it downloaded right now. If maybe take an hour to download.
No, don't do that. Go to kick.com.
Kick.com.
Yeah.
Did you know that there's a fruit called a fucking kumquat?
Oh yeah, kumquat.
That is probably. Yeah, I don't know who named that, but that's kind of suspicious, though.
There you go.
Kick.com.
Okay, then /.
/.
Yep. And then I'm going to just read you a name. You ready?
Yes.
It's Amaranth. It's spelled AMOURANTH. AMOURANTH.
52 followers. Okay.
How many followers?
52.
No. Type into the search Amaranth. She should have like 200,000 followers or something.
Oh, that one bitch that blocked me?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, yeah, she sucks.
She does suck. But look at her clips. So I know you don't know how to do that yet. So you want to go to her page, and then where it says like about.
The horny man. There's one called For the Horny Man from a year ago.
Yeah, exactly. Now filter by date.
Okay, let me see. Where in the fuck? Kick beta? Beta?
It's still in beta. It's been out for like years, and they're still in beta, which is like, when are you giving us the full system?
Yeah.
Okay, so go to her clips, filter by date, and just scroll down. Yeah, it does. In the upper corner, there's a thing that filter by date or filter by like last 60 days, last 24 hours. Sure. That's okay.
How do I do?
How do you share your screen in here? The way that you do it, it's a little different. You scroll the thing up, and then it says share screen.
That's my face.
Just one moment. Are you sharing your screen? Are you sharing your screen?
No. This app is fucking doo-doo.
Dude, I know. But there are some positive aspects of it.
Yes. But the screen sharing is...
Do you know how to do it? Yeah, there is. Well, it's not a button. It's different. There are two ways to share your screen in this, but depending on what you're using. Are you using a phone?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
So you have to pull up.
You gotta pull up on the fucking thing?
How fucking stupid is that? How fucking stupid is that? Fucking dumb shit. That is fucking dumb as fuck. And I'm going to tell you what, I use this app every single day, and it took me months to figure that out.
Yeah, I would have never figured that out unless he told me, because he told me that there was a way to do it. It's like, you know what I mean?
Yep. Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
Scroll down a little more. Yeah. Scroll up. Yeah, you're 100% right. Are you using Safari?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, do you see that little button that has the arrow that points upwardly?
Upwardly.
Yeah,
This one?
the share button. Yeah. Now go to scroll up, and there's something that says show in desktop site. Go to edit actions. Wow, you don't have it. I don't know why you don't have it. Okay. Let's see here. I'm not seeing a find on desktop. Can you go to options? Options are like above. No, up higher, above where your contacts are. No, not that one. Press done. Oh, is that what it is? Oh, yeah. Okay. Go to more. Yeah, this isn't gonna be it either. Let's see here. Okay, done. And let me Google this really quickly for you because this is something that you should be able to do. Okay. It's request desktop site option. What kind of iPhone do you have?
I have an iPhone SE.
Is that like an iPhone 10?
It's the one that's like $120 from Walmart.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So visit the website you want. Okay, type the AA icon. Oh, okay. Okay, so let me go back to your stream. All right. Do you see the two A's?
What the fuck is this, Rabbi?
I know, man.
I did not want to even see that, dude.
Dog, go to the two A's in the browser bar.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Request desktop site. Dude, isn't this a motherfucker? No one knows that these are options. No one knows that these are options. No idea. No idea. None. You've had this phone for years. You've had different iPhones. You've been using this browser for fucking years and never. Dog, hold on a second. Hold on a second. You know how you have extensions? I know you would never find it either. You know how you have extensions on like Google Chrome?
Yeah.
You get extensions on Safari as well. There's an entire Safari store. If you go to the top, it says Manage Extensions. Click Manage Extensions, and you go to More Extensions, and it has like ad blockers and all kinds of shit. I know, man. I know. It's an entire store that's just for Safari that literally no one knows about.
Wow, that is fucking crazy.
Do you use an ad blocker?
No, I don't think I do.
Okay, so here's what I want you to do. This is a perfect thing that we're going to have you do. Look and see if they have a Safari extension called U Block Origin with the letter U. Letter U, BLOCK space Origin, ORIGIN. You want to just press the search button? Yeah. U Block, BLOCK. Yeah, that first one. Okay. No. Scroll down a little bit. Yeah, so they have it for Chrome. That's okay. All of those will work, but that's okay. Scroll up. If you want to not see ads, Brave browser is highly recommended. Okay, you can hit cancel. I just wanted you to know that this was a thing because literally no one fucking knows that there's an entire, like, they know about the App Store, but it's like, no, there's a Safari store. And it's like, what in the fuck are you saying that for Safari store? That's how you get to it. But no one knows about it. Okay. Do you see where it says request desktop site? There you go. Now press done. Yeah. And refresh. Scroll down. Go to clips. Interesting. Okay, copy this URL Do you have Google Chrome on your phone?
No, sir.
Do you have any other browser on your phone?
I have
Safari?
I have that.
And what else?
I have the one where it's showing this girl's thing where they cut her penis off.
On her head?
What color do I think it really is? Like in real life?
Yeah.
When I die? Brown.
Word.
What do you think?
It is brown. She's naturally brown. But I think that's really good that they have dye now that can make you look like a real redhead. If you remember, the dye from years ago made your hair look maroon, or like purple. But this is fucking good. This makes you look like an Irish chick.
Yeah, I used to make your hair like that.
Oh, scroll out for a second. Scroll all the way to the top. Can you? Okay.
I can turn my phone sideways.
But that was a really good idea. Isn't that? So then, who else can we find that has my shit? That's okay. You should just know when you look at her clips and you filter them by new. I have 15 of the top 20, and it's not because I like her. It's because she has some kind of agreement with Kick that she's always on the front page at the very top, and because of that, she's like a prime target for my bots.
Yeah, we're gonna have to watch this one real quick because I'm really concerned.
Dog, you should see this bitch's OnlyFans. It's pretty wild.
He said to it?
Hell no, man. Number one, I don't fucking have money to just be given away to stupid bitches to show me their private parts. I know that the internet exists and that there's free porn everywhere. And so long as free porn exists, Rabbi Rothschild will never ever subscribe to any OnlyFans ever. All right, with that, like, excellent. Okay, yo, dude, come to the Discord. I sent you a link, dog. All right. The other thing is, you can get all these bitches only on exactly. There you go, dog. Exactly. But that's so funny that you said Reddit is like the hub. If you know how Reddit works, Reddit is like the central hub of the internet. And so, just one moment. Can you hear me? Oh, I understand. Hold on. The reason why you have to be 18. So go to your age settings and put your age. Then you'll be able to join the call. So Taj, you want to go to Discord and put in your age. Okay, I'll check DMs just for you, dog. Just for you, because you're being really nice. I'll check your DM right now. Okay. Holy shit, is that a lot of Chinese? Done. These are linked to my profiles below. There will be a huge amount of Chinese investors and active holders if I get your project published and trending there. All right, dog. That's baller as fuck. So, beautiful. Excellent. So, I see that you joined, and that's amazing. What you want to do is make sure in your profile you've put your age. So go to Discord and put your age. Once you put your age, you can access all the channels. Taj, do you understand me? So put your age in your Discord profile. So just one moment. Set your age and your. You have to set your age in the Discord profile. I had somebody who had this issue the other day, yesterday actually. They're like, "Hey, I'm trying to join," and I'm like, "What do you mean you're trying to join?" Like, they're like, "I can't get in," and I'm like, "I don't know what the issue is," and we figured it out. There's some way to create a Discord account where you don't put your age in, and once you don't do that, you're gonna run into some issues because you can't enter places that have 18 plus stuff if you either leave your age blank or if you say that you're not 18. They do a thing which this is not funny to me, but if you say, like, people think this is funny. You know who thinks this kind of joke is funny? I know I haven't told the joke yet, but the people who think this joke is funny are like teenagers, but I'm not talking like 18, 19-year-olds. I'm talking like 11-year-olds. Those aren't even teenagers. Okay, so what's the joke? You go in to someone's Discord and let's say you're, I don't know, 15, or let's say you're 18, and somebody says, "Hey, how old are you?" And then you say, "I'm 9," or "I'm 6." Why is that? That you get automatically banned from the platform 100% when you do that. And so if you ever go to the Discord complaints on Reddit, a lot of them are like, "Will someone please unban me from so-and-so's Discord?" And they're like, "Why did you get banned?" And it's like, "Somebody asked me how old I am, and I was just joking, but I told them I was 8." And it's like, okay, and you're wondering why you got banned.
I do that.
That's not a funny thing to do. Well, I mean, I get the humor out of it, but that's how you lose your account fully.
Yeah, I do that when I'm on a place where I get banned.
Right. Yeah, no, I get that. But it's one thing to say that and to not give a shit about your account. Well, here's the thing. If you say that and they report you, you're going to lose your account completely. And so I wouldn't recommend that, but I understand. There are some places where you can do that, and it's going to fly a little bit better than others. All right. So what else about Kick? Do you know who Aiden Ross is?
Oh yeah.
All right. So he was in my fucking YouTube stream, like in May, and I know he knows who I am. Like that was a goal of mine. Is I need to get like big streamers to know who I am. I mean, you saw me do this before I started doing Kick, and it's like you know about me because I give you my spiel, but like random fucking people don't know about me because all of my content is shadow banned. So it's really hard to find out about me. But if I go out and I reach out to all of these fucking creators and annoy the shit out of them, they're all gonna know about me. So Aiden Ross brought in like, I don't know, 30 people one day. But it could have been like 300. The chat was going really, really quickly. And he asked me to show me my ID, which I did, and my credit card, which I did on some like card that doesn't fucking work anymore. And just like he was like, somebody was like, Aiden Ross is talking about you right now on his stream, and I'm like, who the fuck is Aiden Ross? And they're like, he's like a part owner of Kick, and I was like, what the fuck is Kick? I mean, like, I really at the time was like, who gives a shit? And then I started to like, oh, this dude's a pretty big dude, and so I started streaming in his Discord, and here's what sucks. This of anything is extremely annoying. People have these bans. Do I want to call them a ban? What do I want to call it? People have these policies of no self-promotion. Okay. Well, this is how every fucking conversation goes with me. When I go into a Discord, I turn on my camera and people say, "Hey, how are you?" And I say, "I'm doing well. How are you?" And they say, "Well, what are your hobbies?" And I say, "I live stream my life." And they say, "That's self-promotion." And it's like, motherfucker, you just asked me what I do. And that's what I do. That's my fucking big hobby. Yeah, I like history and I like futurism and I like sports and other things. But like my main hobby is live streaming my life. But nevertheless, I'll get a 3-day ban for that. Just because I mentioned it. And it's like I can't fucking win. Like this is a perfect example of what would happen to me. I would be in someone's Discord completely muted for 2 weeks on purpose. I would not say anything. People would come into my YouTube and they'd be like, Rabbi, hey, you're in so-and-so's Discord. Come talk with us. We see that you're streaming in there. We see that you stream there every day. Come talk with us. So I'll come in and they'll be like, hey, we see that you stream in here every day. What's your deal? And I'll be like, oh, yeah, I stream my life for world peace. And they'll be like, oh, that's self-promotion. And I'll get a fucking ban for it. It's like, you motherfuckers, you came into my world and asked to talk to me about my project. And the second that I get a sentence out about it, I get a fucking ban about it. And seriously, it's like, this is what ends up happening. Someone doesn't like you, and so they just choose something about you to get you banned on or whatever. And an easy one for me is self-promotion. I hear this one all the time. This one is a big one that I hear all the time. You're self-promoting in our Discord. I say, how am I self-promoting in your Discord? Well, you have a profile. Like if you look at my profile, not on this one, but on like one of these accounts, it has a bunch of fucking social media on it. In fact, I'll pull this one up. It's the one that is it's watching your stream, but it's also, I'll turn on the camera right now. It's the one I just turned on the camera and I'm waving at. If you go to that one's social media, go to that one's profile if you would.
Wait. I'm making my bed. Hold on.
You're good.
My mattress is like 3 feet away from the wall. Okay.
This one? You're good.
What did you literally get like a little bit further away from your wall every time?
Pardon me?
Hello?
Yo, hey, what's going on? Is this Taj? Wonderful. Hey, Taj. Excellent. Welcome. I'm always live in here 24/7 whenever you want me. So you're from China, or you represent a bunch of Chinese people, investors? Do you represent Chinese investors?
Oh, this is the person that's on marketing of us.
That's fine. Just one moment. I like to talk with people, but I have to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
This is Jared from Subway. I'm back. Okay, so on this board, Taj.
Yo, dog. I'm back. All right.
I'm back.
Do you see the one that I'm pointing at? Do you see this one?
Yeah.
Okay, look at that one's profile.
Okay.
And like, you see I've got a lot of social media in there.
Oh, yeah. In the school record. And then it has your mugshot when you got convicted of those crimes in Los Angeles County.
That's right.
So, I'm just kidding.
I know.
All right.
In reality, that's my driver's license.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Looks like a driver's license picture.
Well, it is.
Okay. Linktree, Discord, Slinging Dick, World Record Notes, H, something.
Yeah. And then scroll down.
Oh, most hours, archive, history, why promote hashtag viral rabbi? You will be a trillionaire.
Yeah, it's simple. Keep scrolling.
Need to also
Yo.
biggest pimp of all time. Whoa.
Yeah, dog. But what I'm trying to say is that I have an extensive list of social media. I understand this. Here's what happens, though. I'll just join someone's Discord. I won't say anything to anyone, and I'll get kicked. Exactly. And I say, it's the platform that gives you the opportunity to self-promote. How are you going to get mad at me when I'm just using the functions of the app? That's exactly right. And that's what I'm getting at, Ass Munch. The whole internet is self-promotion. How do you let anybody know about your shit? Do you know why people are so strict on self-promotion, though? Do you know why?
They don't want the competition, bro.
There's that, but it's pushed by advertisers because advertisers have to pay for that ad space. And if you just spam it, you don't have to pay. So I hope that makes sense. So that's why they're so strict on self-promotion. And I don't care. I mean, you know how I am. So I just run into that kind of bullshit. At a certain point, it's like, dude, there's no pleasing you. I mean, how many social media profiles would you consider not to be self-promotion? You tell me what it is, and I'll adjust it accordingly. It's just like we're gonna play these little semantic games. You know, if you want to do that, that's fine, but it's kind of annoying.
Hey, I have a question for you, Rabbi.
Sure.
Check this out. Let's use Facebook as an example. Zuckerberg, I'm like the third richest person on earth, or I don't know. Very rich.
Right.
Right. Okay.
No. They sell advertising. They sell data and they sell advertising.
He wants us to believe that it's all advertising. I guarantee he does make money off of advertising. But think about this. How many times ever in your life, be honest, you know, have you clicked on an ad on Facebook or Instagram and bought something from it?
Zero.
But I can ask this question to people all day and the answer is always zero. Nobody's ever said, oh yeah, one time I saw something like that. And I'm sure people do this, but it's very, very, very rare that you see an ad, you click on it, and you buy the fucking thing. Very rare. Never happened to me or ever.
Right. But I can tell you a little bit.
So where is all this magical money coming from? It's gotta be from him.
Hold on. I can tell you. I've hold on. I've managed Facebook ads before, and I can tell you. So I've seen the other side of it. I've managed Facebook ads, Yelp ads. I've managed billboards, commercials, radio, and television. I've managed basically every kind of marketing platform there is, at least in Southern California. And with Facebook ads, Facebook gives you a platform to be able to customize your audience better than any other platform. And what do I mean by that? You can basically get down to someone's street. I want to be advertising to people who are in this zip code, on this street, who are this age, who are interested in volleyball and tennis, but not dogs, but yes cats, or no cats, or yes dogs, or yes to cats and dogs. You can really, really curate your audience. And so I can tell you, yo, what's up, baby? How you living, pimp? Excellent. Okay. Do you know the Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 email group? Do you know the chat for? Okay. So what you want to do is in the Harry Potter chat, you want to say, I want to talk to an admin. Okay. So you just want to say, I want to talk to an admin. Excellent, man. I'm going to tell you, though, I don't have any say in the coin. I want you to get the help that you need. So what you want to do is go to the cryptocurrency chat. You want to go to the cryptocurrency chat, and you want to ask for an admin, okay? And they'll get you your help with any marketing you want to do, okay? Taj, do you hear me? Perfect. Well, there are people here who are in that community as well. I didn't know that you were marketing to me. I didn't know what you wanted. That's okay. And I'm telling him, if he wants to sell advertising, perhaps the people in Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Inu are interested. So if he's interested in selling advertising, you would add an admin there and just ask him a question. Hey, who do I contact here to be able to discuss this business proposal? Okay. Yeah, exactly. All right. So anyway, I can tell you that Facebook's kind of creepy with all this shit. Like, imagine things that you put into Facebook, who your favorite bands are, what your favorite foods are, what's your favorite restaurant, you know, like, do you have nieces and nephews, do you have children? You know that Facebook knows all that shit. So then when you go to their advertising platform, it's known as Facebook ads. It's like, oh, I could basically, like, if I knew enough about a person, I could just literally target this person. And it's known as that. It's called target advertising. So I know you're saying, Rabbi, who's really utilizing this stuff? I don't generally. I don't really go on Facebook. Though I have in the past, so I understand that it's a good advertising platform. But we don't do it. But you know, aside from the Facebook ads and the Instagram ads that I've run, in addition to Twitter ads and all the major platforms, TikTok, everything. And I business with a budget and yeah. So here's I have a friend of mine who has a purse of the month club, and the other one is an earring of the month club. You know what I mean when I say of the month club? Basically, you're in a subscription service, and yeah, Doug, I already talked to you though. Put your request to talk to an admin in the Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Enu group. Put your request in the admin, ask for an admin in the Telegram chat. Go to the Telegram chat and ask for an administrator, and they'll help you right away. So, what did I do? What was I saying? That's right. It had to do with marketing. Oh yeah, and Facebook ads. So my friend had this business that's specifically targets women, and the purse of the month club didn't really ever take off, just because purses are like really, really specific with women, but earrings did. So what would they do? Because they could take the earrings and put them in an envelope, their shipping was basically free. They could use a stamp, and because earrings are very light, it would, like these. You're good. No problem at all, man. If you want help, go to the Telegram chat. Go to the Telegram chat and just say, I need some help.
I understand what you're saying. All this long process, I don't think it's gonna be helpful. Since we started together from Telegram, so we just have to complete it together. No matter what the case may be, I think that's the perfect thing that's gonna happen.
Okay, Doug, if you want to do that, that's absolutely fine, and I'll be nice to you. If you want to take this journey together, that's fine. Go to the Telegram chat and ask for an admin's help. Once you ask for it, I'll get you an admin's help. Okay? Excellent. Me, and I will add the leadership there, and somebody will get you an answer.
Okay, let me just go do it right now.
Excellent. When you do it, tell me, and I will let the people know. So you do that. Okay, anyway, Ask Munch, I was saying about the targeted ads and such. Okay, so my friend has this earring company, and they're able to be profitable by the fact that they're able to put earrings in an envelope and send it to someone, and they don't have to charge extra shipping. It's all covered under a postage stamp. All right, so what's your story with this, Rabbi? So my friend has been able to make this a profitable business only by Facebook ads. It's all he does. Excellent. Okay, perfect. Just a moment. Let me go, and I'll get you some help right now. Just one moment. I just check what you've done. Yes, perfect. Perfect job. Okay. I'm going to get you some help. Oh, good job. Excellent. So we've got 2 people who are going to help you now, or we've reported it twice. So just be patient, and you'll get an answer.
ready for Bitcoin. Nice. No. Can I call you Daddy? Yeah, absolutely. I can call you Daddy? Yeah, you can call me no matter what. Ooh, that's hot. I like that.
There you go.
Forget the Brazilian that gave me AIDS. Come on, gosh. What do you say?
All right, so we're gonna see who can help you. Let's see who else can help you. Yo, Doug, we're just waiting on somebody to help you. So,
We can hear you, Daddy.
I know. I know. You did it. You did exactly right. You have to understand, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning in the United States, and we made them aware that you need help. Excellent. Excellent. So then we just have to be patient. So just be patient, relax, kick back, enjoy yourself, and eventually we will have somebody who will be able to help you. We want you to get help. We care about you. We don't want you. We don't want you to be lost. Absolutely. We're going to take care of you. Really good care of you. Honestly, Taj, you ask anybody, most people would have told you to, dude, we're going to make millions together. For real.
Yes, Daddy. Hey, Daddy, we do. Chat. You know that advertise there, Tosh? What's it called? Red Deal?